Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know this is a little bit different than what I'm normally used to putting out on the channel, but for those that don't know me, my name is Todd, and this is a weekly assignment for a Discord group that I'm in. It's called the Carty Crew. I know I haven't been as active as I have been recently, but hopefully going forward that will change. Not hopefully, it will change. I've got some notes here, so hopefully we can keep this pretty brief. I recently joined the Carty Crew, probably this summer, and I first started watching some of Carty's videos, and once I found out that he was a relatively local YouTube personality, photographer, really, he's a photographer first. Once I found out he was local, I tried to follow him as much as I could. And one of the first things that really jumped out was his willingness to help out new photographers. And that really showed in his photo walk, which I had joined one of them in the late summer, early fall. I took my daughter to Toronto, I should say it right. My daughter and I went to Toronto to meet up with Carty and a few other local photographers, and we had an amazing time, and that really jump started my journey back into photography. Even just him working with my daughter was amazing to see, and she had an amazing time as well. Sometimes I don't get a lot of time to dedicate to the art of photography as much as I'd like to. So going forward for next year, goals include being more engaged with the community. You guys in the Carty Crew are awesome, both photographers and as people. So I want to try to engage a lot more with everyone in the group. Much like everyone else has said, I do want to try to niche down and try to figure out what I want to do with photography. I'm not sure about portrait, but car and street are generally my kind of favorite niches that I want to do. One of the other things I want to do also is redo my website, get my portfolio into a much better viewing when people want to come and see my work. I want to shoot more film. I've been getting into film photography again. I find it really fun to shoot film. Just makes things a little bit more interesting. One of the big things I want to do next year is try to host 1 to 2 local photo walks. A friend of mine owns a microbrewery here in town, and she's a big photographer. So I'm gonna run it by her to see if we can sort of host a photo walk. The brewery's right downtown, so it's a perfect spot to start and end the photo walk. So if anybody's in the London, Ontario, or the southwestern Ontario area, look me up, because I'm hoping to do a couple of those next year. So what's making me stuck? I think the biggest thing is making time, really, to network. A lot of it is procrastination, but I do need to make more time for this. And it may mean sacrificing some other things, but that's what I got to do to make this work and be a little bit more confident. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Even just faking it till I make it. Where do I want to be? Honestly, I would love to do this full time. If this can take me places, that's great. Ideally, I'd love to get out of the 9 to 5 grind. I know being a photographer is a grind as well, and there's a lot of work involved, but I feel like it's not as monotonous as a day-to-day 9 to 5 job. So that's kind of where I'm at, what I want to do for next year. I do wish everybody the best in their goals and journey, and we'll see you guys behind the camera. Thanks, guys.